good evening. You're watching the Weekly Brief. I'm your host, Max Bruin. Let's get to tonight's top stories. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that the Pentagon is preparing to strike military targets inside of Venezuela, which is interesting because you might recall that during the 2024 presidential race, assassinating Nicolas Maduro was the top voting issue for cattle ranchers in Iowa. In preparation for a war with the United States, Maduro has asked Russia, China, and Iran for help in the form of radar, planes, and weapons. Kim Jong-un responded with, "What the fuck, dude? Did you not see my missile parade?" President Trump says Chinese President Xi Jinping promised him that he would not seek to annex Taiwan as long as Trump was president. When asked why, Xi said, "Because I'm too busy annexing the USA." Andrew Windsor has officially been stripped of his royal title. But even though he was known as Prince Andrew or the Duke of York, most American politicians have him saved as Andrew Epstein Friend. As part of the ongoing government shutdown, food stamps for millions of Americans have been shut off. That sucks for my neighbor Carlos, who lets me use his EBT card in exchange for white owls and a bottle of Hoppums. Stephen Colbert says the cancellation of his comedy show is, quote, surprising and shocking, though if you've ever watched it, the most surprising and shocking thing is that it's considered a comedy show. A Los Angeles woman's dog was hospitalized after ingesting methamphetamine on a walk through a public park. The woman says she knew something was wrong after the dog pawned her Roomba for $20. A man with Down syndrome who works at a McDonald's in St. Louis is retiring after 34 years at the location. The employee said he would love to stay, but McDonald's has already replaced him with a robot with Down syndrome. An editorial in the Washington Examiner suggests that the way to cure the anti-Semitism of right-wing commentator Nick Fuentes is to have him read the diary of Anne Frank, tell him how Hitler lost World War II, and how America's GDP makes it the best country in the world, which just so happens to be the exact rubric for sophomore year in American public school. And that's it for this week's episode. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that stuff.